So I want to talk about a mushroom trip that I had. This was the scariest trip of my life. I had 3 of my friends with me. I was sitting on the floor next to the couch, very soft rug, so it was actually quite comfy in that space. There was this one moment where everything kind of just hit me very strong. My entire world just became this fractal puzzle. Couldn't see anything else. It was just everything was fractals and everything else was gone. I was no longer in this reality. It got very scary, and all I could feel was the fear of impending doom and that I was about to die, and it was literally the most terrifying thing that I've ever experienced. During my ayahuasca trip, I knew that I was going to have to face my fears of death at some point. I thought it was that night, but it was not that night. I did not experience that. It was this night. And when I'm in this fractal place, I know what's about to happen. I know it's impending doom. I know I'm about to die if I let this continue. But there's no escaping it. I've already gone down the rabbit hole, and it's just, I'm in this vortex. So as I'm in this world of infinite fractal loops and complexity, the fear of impending doom just keeps growing stronger and stronger. And the more I fear, the more horrifying and scarier this place becomes. I was completely alone, and I thought this would be my world forever. All my friends were gone, my family, everything. My world was gone. I was so scared to let go of the memories of my past for fear that if I let go of them, I would lose everything. I would lose them forever, the memories forever, and it would all be gone. Finally, I couldn't handle anymore. I was so overwhelmed by fear and pressure, and the vortex was just caving in, this fractal pattern all around my vision, every which way. I let go. I accepted my fate. I gave in. I accepted my reality now. And the moment I accepted it, everything crushed into an infinitely small point and then blossomed like a big bang or a flower blooming. It was the most incredible feeling, the most incredible experience to go through, to know that it was okay. I was okay. My world started materializing. The couch started appearing, and these figures, these people started materializing in front of me, and they were old, almost homeless-like people, and I didn't recognize them. And then a few seconds later, they morphed into my friends, and I was back. I was back in this reality, and I was okay. I was sitting on the floor next to the couch. I had faced my fears, and for the first time ever on any trip, I learned to let go, and I did let go. And that really taught me, I don't know what happens obviously when you die, but maybe it's something like that. Maybe you dive into this fractal and then you come out again as something new. But it taught me to face my fears, and that moment was just such an incredible moment, going from one opposite to the next. And it was still quite scary after that moment, because I lingered on the brink of falling back into that vortex, and I didn't want to go back there. I couldn't handle going back there again after what I had been through. So for half an hour or so, I just sat there and just kept my mind occupied to keep it in this reality so I didn't fall back into that, because there was no way I could go through that again right at that moment. But at that moment, I knew I didn't have to be afraid of death, because I felt like I had a glimpse of what it might be like when that ultimately happens. After that calmed down, it was a serene and beautiful experience, and the TV and the colors and the feelings of euphoria, and it was a wonderful experience to go through after that. And I just felt really good about myself and giving myself more questions than answers for anything. And it's just a really different experience. Yeah, I feel like I got a puzzle piece to my giant puzzle I'm working on called not just my life, my existence. And I got a little piece that I put down there. Have any of you guys ever had any trips that you want to share? Scary, wonderful, both? Let me know. I'm really interested to see and read these experiences that we go through because they're just so different. I love hearing your guys' stories, so definitely share them below and like this video and subscribe if you want to hear more of my trips because I've had quite a few. We'll talk to you later.